Okay. Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing fine. My name is Jezlyn and today I will be doing my wrap-up video for my Rainbow Rowell BRM. If you guys did not know, for the whole month of October, I dedicated me trying to marathon through the Rainbow Rowell books, and apparently I did succeed on a level. If you guys still do not know what BRM is, it's basically book reading marathon, just it is being short formed so that I can speak it easily. Like I said, I marathon through the Rainbow Rowell books for the month of October. For a month for books is honestly to me it is an accomplishment because I do not read a lot of books. I do not read as fast as other people, but 5 books is kind of like a success for me. Let's get on with the video. So the very first book that I read, Eleanor Park by Rainbow Rowell. I rate this book a 4 out of 5 stars. This book, honestly, I could have given it a 5 out of 5 stars. Just that the ending brought down 1 star from me. For most of the book, I love the story. I love how I was so captivated by everything, so captivated by the story, the characters. If you guys do not know, Eleanor Park is about these 2 misfits. So Eleanor is the girl misfit and Park is the boy misfit. So basically this book is surrounding their love story, or how their relationship grew from being kind of a negative confrontational relationship to a love relationship. It sounds like a very cliche storyline, but this book, trust me, I love this book. I finished this book in 2 days. I have not read any other book that I can finish in 2 days. 5 stars, but just The next book that I read is Attachments by Rainbow Rowell. This book is following this guy named Lincoln. Now Lincoln works at a newspaper printing company, and he works as a IT security guy. Now what his job scope is he have to look at other people's emails. He have to kind of like stalk their email to see whether they are not breaking the company's rule. The company's rule is basically you can't send personal emails out to your co-workers or to anyone. His job is to basically catch the people who are breaking the rules. He comes across these 2 girls, Beth and Jennifer. Now Beth and Jennifer are basically kind of best friends, and they send to and fro personal emails. When you send a personal email, it's basically being picked up and sent to the red flag folder, and the red flag folder is being sent to Lincoln. As the story goes on, kind of in a way enjoys their conversation, he starts falling for one of the girls in the end. I gave this book a 3 out of 5 stars. I did not particularly love it, but I did not hate it. It was a nice story. If I were to be really honest, I wouldn't say this is an amazing book. I've heard people say that this is an amazing book, but I don't find that this is an amazing book. I just find that this is an okay book. I read this book in 5 days? No, 4 days. Yeah, 4 days. The third book that I read is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. The hype surrounding this book, honestly, I was kind of disappointed with Attachments because I really love Eleanor Park. Reading Attachments after Eleanor Park kind of brought my expectations to the ground. And when I read Fangirl, I love the story. Trust me, I was able to relate so much. So much. I gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars because I did really enjoy the characters. I did really relate to the characters. But I used to think that this is my favorite book for Rainbow Rowell, but that spot apparently has been taken up by another book, and I will mention that book later in the video. But this book is following this main character named Kath. Now she has a twin, and they are going off to college, and they are going to their freshman year, and for most part of their lives, basically Kath, her twin sister Ren, they both have been living together for most of their lives. When they go to college, Ren, her twin sister, doesn't want to live with Kath anymore. Basically, Ren doesn't want to be roommates anymore, and so Kath has to adapt to the college lifestyle by her own without Ren by her side. And also Kath is a Simon Snow fan. Now Simon Snow is also known as the Harry Potter series for this book, and she writes Simon Snow fanfiction. The part that I was really able to relate the most is writing fanfiction, because I write fanfiction. I can't talk today. I write fanfiction when I was really young. Way back in the past, I used to write fanfiction, and I was able to relate so much. I gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars. I read it in 4 or 5 days. No, I think I read it in 3 days. I can't remember how long I read it. The fourth book that I read this month, oh no, last month, October. The fourth book that I read is Landline by Rowell. This book is surrounding this main character, Georgie McCool, and basically she's married to Neil. Neil, is that his name? Neil. Where's his name? What is his name? Oh, yeah, Neil. She's married to a guy named Neil. This story takes place during Christmas and she is actually a TV writer. Correct me if I'm wrong. She is a TV writer and basically during Christmas time, a week or 2 weeks before Christmas, she is given this opportunity to write a new TV show. And that TV show is basically a TV show that she has been writing all her life with her guy best friend. She was supposed to go to Omaha with her husband and her children to visit his parents. She then tell her husband that she can't go to Omaha. In the end, her husband take their children to Omaha. She's left back at her home to go to work. Apparently, she doesn't want to feel alone, so she doesn't go back to her house. She goes back to her mother's house. When her husband have left for Omaha, basically, she is not able to contact her husband. One night when she is at her mother's house, she finds that she's not able to call her husband, so she then finds a yellow landline to call her husband's mother's landline. The storyline is so hard to explain. Basically, when she calls using that landline, she calls her husband, but the husband that picks the phone up isn't her husband. It's the 15 years ago version of her husband. Do you guys get what I'm talking? Because I'm really losing my words trying to explain. This story follows kind of like a dilemma on why she's calling her 15 years younger husband self. I can't talk today. Yeah, you guys get me. I rate this book 3 out of 5 stars. I would say that this is on the level of attachments. I wouldn't say that this is a great book. This is an enjoyable book. Oh, this is the first book that I have read ever since I came back to school. I just started school 3 weeks ago. This book was the first book that I brought to me during my travels to school. If you guys do not know, I travel 2 hours to school and 2 hours back from school. So in total, I have like 4 hours to read on the bus just to travel to school. I enjoyed this book. This is an enjoyable book to read during my travels. Okay, the last book that I read is Carry On by Rowell. Do you guys realize that I kind of have a higher pitch? This book is my favorite book ever. Not by Rowell, but favorite book ever. I love this book. If I did not have school, I would have read this in a day. I love Eleanor Park. I read that in 2 days, but this book, I love it even more. So I would honestly read it in 1 day if I didn't have school. I read this book during school and I don't know if I should be proud or I should be disappointed, but I finished this book in 7 days in a week. 7 days a week. Honestly, I'm proud, I would say. I wish that I finished this faster. There's a reason why I didn't finish this as fast as I thought. I got this book 5 days after I finished Landline, and during those 5 days, I read 2 other books. I would say if I would have gotten this earlier, I would finish it in the month of October, because I finished this book on November 4th. I got this book on October 27th. So I finished this, I don't know what to say. I started reading this book on October 28th. So I finished reading this book in 7 days. If I got this book earlier, I would have finished it in the month of October. I said I'll finish the marathon in a month, hopefully in 2 weeks, but no, I failed. I'm so sorry, but yeah. Oh, I haven't told you what this book is about. In Fangirl, you guys know that Kath writes Simon Snow fanfiction, and her most famous fanfiction is called Carry On Simon. Apparently, Rowell took that fanfiction from Kath and wrote it into this book, or into a book. A lot of people, even me, thought that this is Kath's fanfiction. This is not Kath's fanfiction. This is Rowell's take on the story for Carry On, and I would say that I enjoyed this book the most. This is my most favorite book ever. I haven't rated this book yet on Goodreads, but this book broke the scale for me. I will give this a 10 out of 5 stars because it is like... So, okay, let me compose myself and let me explain properly. This book follows this character, Simon Snow. If you guys did not know, it is kind of like another version of Harry Potter. You shouldn't compare it to Harry Potter because it's different. This book follows a character named Simon Snow. He is the chosen one, meaning he is the greatest magician the world of magics have ever known. It says that in the first part of the book, let me just find find, where is it? At the back of this book, it is stated that Simon Snow is the worst chosen one who's ever been chosen. So it is not necessarily being the chosen one is great, but maybe being the chosen one is bad. This book is covering about Simon Snow's journey of rising up, of being the chosen one, and also falling down. It says here, it says in the book that is the rise and fall of Simon Snow. So I didn't spoil you guys, okay? It is written in the front of the book, okay? And I'm just gonna give you a little bit insight of the characters. Basically, he goes to the school of Watford. Okay, I am so bad at my terms. Watford, yeah. School of Magic. So he goes to the school of Watford. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, because I don't know my terms properly. Basically, he has this roommate named Bas. Now, Bas is known to be his enemy, his sworn enemy. I can't talk today. Bas is known to be his enemy, so it is very interesting to see how this book plays with the dynamic of the relationship. It's very hard to explain, so I'm not gonna explain much further because I'm so tired just from talking. Okay, whoa, it's kind of heavy. Can you guys see? Oh, you can see from here. Yeah. So for this BRM book reading marathon, I finished 5 of Rainbow Rowell books. From these 5 books, I bought, in the month of October, I bought Attachments and Landline. I bought these 2 books from my bookstore. I bought Carry On. I pre-ordered Carry On in October. So I spent so much money on October. So yeah, I'm so tired. I finally finished this video. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will have individual book talk videos on the individual books coming up on my channel after this video. I'm so excited to share them with you because I have put in so much hard work to them. I have filmed almost all of my book talks for all the books except for Carry On because I just finished Carry On. But I hope you guys enjoy those videos as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoy my book wrap up for my Rainbow Rowell BRM. My hair goes I hope you guys enjoy my face, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!